Just hours ago, a face-off at City Hall over face masks. At the last minute, the St. Louis Board of Aldermen on the Public Safety Committee pulled a measure from the agenda that would make it illegal to wear certain types of face coverings in certain public settings. 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski talked with the bill's sponsor, who says the proposed ban is all about public safety.
Mike, Alderwoman Pam Boyd says this is really aimed at criminals who wear things like a ski mask, and it would add on an extra penalty. But more than 100 people oppose this, saying it would actually violate their First Amendment rights. St. Louis Board Bill 2 would make it illegal for people to wear masks with the intent of threatening someone or if they're using a mask to hide their face while committing a crime.
When you have people with the ski masks, the sunglasses, the hoodies, and ironically, in the banks, they say you can't come in a bank like that. And so people in the community are concerned for their safety.
If a person is caught by police in either of those situations, they could be fined $500, put in jail for 90 days, or a combination of the two. Bill sponsor Alderwoman Pam Boyd says this could be another tool for police.
They can't get their identity, so it handicaps the police to be even to follow up to know who the people are. And the residents are scared to say anything because of the retaliation.
The second section of the bill would prohibit people from wearing ski masks at schools, on city property, on public transportation, and on private property without permission from the owner. In this case, violators would be fined up to $100. But there are exceptions for this part. It won't apply to people wearing a mask for a costume, religious purposes, when it's cold, or for health reasons.
So we honored the First Amendment, people's First Amendment rights.
Elizabeth with Mask Block St. Louis says they believe it would actually still do the opposite.
A lot of us felt that even with medical exceptions, any sort of law that would make it illegal to wear any sort of facial covering or mask would not just result in people being exposed to and dying from COVID-19. It would also be an affront to people's First Amendment rights.
Elizabeth says she believes it would lead to over-policing of minorities and the homeless.
It essentially would require a law enforcement officer to decide based off of what a person looks like, what they're doing, whether or not they're wearing, the intent behind why they're wearing a mask. In effect, we fear that what that's going to lead to is a lot of racial profiling.
Alderwoman Boyd says she's going to get input from police, the circuit attorney, the public, and get more information before probably presenting this bill again, but we might see it reworked in the next form. Reporting live downtown, Laura Barczewski, 5 on your side.